Hi, my name is Kola. I make rap music and I hope I can make action movies and sports events in the future. So where were we? My school journey started in 2018 when I was going to university. I won't mention the name, but if the purple place. And honestly speaking, if they left me alone, I wouldn't have gone to school. But African parents. You want to school, I'll get a professional degree. So I basically did not want wahala, so I went to school. And I went to school to study computer engineering, or so my dad thought, but I actually wanted to become a rapper. And so I was determined to do that in whatever school I went to be honest. So I was introduced to rap music at a very young age when I was in like just 2. I came back from school and for some reason, I don't know, maybe because of puberty or something, I didn't want to watch Nickelodeon or Disney Channel. I wanted to watch something brunchy, something raw, Okay, I'm joking, but yeah, I didn't want to really watch any of the Nickelodeon, Disney, all that shit. So I was just scrolling through channels on DSTV and boom, they were showing this white guy rapping so fast. Eminem set up the song Rap God. And from there, everything is history. And from then, I was like, I know what I want to become. I was already doing poetry in like primary school, middle school, whatever they call it. But from then, I knew, okay, I want to do it on beats. I want to be a rapper, Kanye West shit, Drake shit, J. Cole shit, Dave shit, Central C shit. I was like, yep, this is who I'm going to become. Money, bitches, and power. Okay, not all that, but basically, I could do it and I wanted to do it. The issue was that I did want to do that, but I had no basic idea of how I was going to accomplish this thing. So all I had was this dream, and I was about to shift off to this school in Ogun State. It's a private missionary university, so a lot of strict rules. And over there, when we graduate, if you come out from that school, you shall know until we go through. 100 level wasn't bad at all. I didn't put that much effort academic-wise or academically. But what I noticed was that there was a lot of talented music artists in this school. And I knew for some reason, even though I didn't want to go to that school, I had to go through that school. I was going to meet some people who were going to help me afterwards. So even though I didn't want to go through, I was like, okay, there's a reason why I came to this school. God works in mysterious. See, God works in mysterious ways. Let me tell you something. So I just knew in my heart that I have to be in this school, even though I don't want to be in this school. So I was like, fairs, I'm gonna do it, God, I'm gonna do it. So then it's not like I had a choice. So after that, 200 and 300 level, wow, I wasn't doing much music-wise then. I was just trying to survive. 200 level, I stopped going to classes and I started making beats in 200 level. So I spent most of my 200 level just making beats, I didn't leave my room, I was just making beats. Then 200 level, COVID came. When COVID came, we were at home a lot. And that was when I really started, I took production to a whole new level. Because all I did was rap, write, make beats, rinse and repeat. Every day at home I was doing that. I think I put out a song every month. I was on Ross shit. I was feeling like nobody would touch me. Even though a lot of what I put out was trash, I still put it out anyway. So, because then I didn't really care about quality and all that shit. I just knew I was in this and I liked it. Then came 300 level. 300 level was a turning point. School is noisy. Because in 300 level, I realized that school is not for the weak. So then it was 300 and 400 level. In those levels, I wasn't really focused on musical because my grades were slipping.
Slippery, wall, excuse me, please me.
And I knew my CGPA dropped, so I knew, okay, we have to focus on books more. So I focused on my education, and I was doing communication engineering. For those of you who don't know, communication engineering is a discipline that involves. Okay, I don't really know what it involves because throughout my stay in school was cram and pass. So all I know is we did a lot of stuff relating to networks, wiring, and some other bullshit that some old white men invented before my forefathers were born. So that's all I know. But it was difficult. It was, see, if you know, you know. And why see boys? If you know, you know. So it was basically a war to graduate because almost every year, half of the students in I see, don't graduate. Is that not a course? And that's where my leg went to enter. So I knew I'm in war. So those two levels, I was basically not focusing on music. I was focusing on school. And so during that period, I also went on IT, and I experienced something when I went on IT. I got a first chance to ever perform at Ziggy's in Magodo. And it was actually a nice experience because it made me realize this is what I want to do full time. I want to do this music thing. I love this music thing. I love creating art. I love creating music, movies. And this is what I want to do full time. And nothing's going to stop me. Only that I was broke, so everything stopped me at that time. But, we'll motivate ourselves more, So, after that period, I released a song that changed my life. Messy. So, Messy, I'd released a couple of songs before then. But Messy was different. People actually really liked Messy. It was the first time I had something that people resonated with. People playing now, like people like were playing it. I would go to a floor and they are playing my song in school, that is. So it made me realize furthermore that I could do this school thing. This music thing. What I realize now is that there is no talent without promotion. I need money. So that's where my career, my entrepreneurship act started. Me looking for money to be able to promote my music. So at that period I was looking for almost any ways to make money online. Then I actually stumbled on something. We started a company to sell anime merch, and we did that well for a while. And it was inspired by this book I feel every young man should read, Think and Grow Rich. Because after that book changed my life, because it made me realize all you need to make money is an idea. Forget everything. You don't need money to make money. You just need a really good idea and the heart to follow it. So, and that's what we did. And we made some decent money doing that in school before I got greedy. So I got greedy because the company was generating some money, but it wasn't generating enough for me to say, okay, I'm going to fund a music career. So I got greedy and I started to take some of the funds and start some other businesses. Long story short, they all failed. And I went back to being very broke and in debt. So while my businesses were failing and I was getting into more debt, on the flip side, I was getting or gaining more recognition for my music. More people knew who I was, at least in school. I was oh, you're a rapper, oh, you're a guy that did that Messy song. I was yeah. And I was getting more recognition. So it was almost a God takes me one hand and gives you to another hand, because on the business side, I was not winning at all. On the music side, I was doing pretty well. We were working on a collab project, the collab album of the best artists in school called The Early Morning Wave. I had a song coming out with my bro. He also raps, Cruz and Modric, check it out, it's a really good song. Plus, we also did a cypher, the first ever university cypher from the Purple Place. Bro, a lot of things were going well on the creative side, but on the business side, I wasn't winning at all. And then we graduated, and graduation was really nice because to spend 5 years for that school, no people. If you know what spending 5 years in La Purple Place, well, we did it in 5 years. So even though that day ended up being destroyed, the rain fell and my cake crashed and basically fell on me, I got mud all over my suit. I made someone really special to me very angry. So even though that day ended up being a very horrible day, it was still a very nice day because at least we know we're done with this place, specifically the Purple Place. So, but I was still very broke, and I discovered one very important thing. Apart from being able to produce music, I didn't really have any skill that could make me money. I was useless. I didn't have anything. 5 years of cramming and pouring, resulting to me graduating with a certificate that is almost useless because I don't know shit. And so that's when I started learning stuff online, specifically on Udemy. If you don't know Udemy is a platform where you can buy courses and you have it for a lifetime. So on courses on any basic digital skill you want to learn. So that's what I did. So I bought a couple of courses related to marketing, advertising, sales, and creative content and copywriting. And I got to work, learning how to do stuff, learning how to basically help other people market their businesses, because that was a skill I saw that aligns with basically who I am and was also in demand, because a lot of people need people who can help them market their product or service. Because at the same time as which I was learning all these, new skills, I was also preparing to go to camp. For those of you who don't know, camp is basically a service to the Nigerian government called the NYSC, the National Youth Service Corps. This is a compulsory 1-year service for all university or tertiary institutional leavers to serve the Nigerian government because they've done so much for us. Basically, I was also preparing for that while studying, while getting all this, training myself in all these digital skills online. So after a month, this is around September 2023, I thought I was ready and I started putting myself out there to get jobs. Zero. No jobs, no money, no nothing. Then things now turned around and I did get a job, funny enough, and I got a really good job. And that made me really happy because they pay in dollars. And if you know the exchange rate, you know it's not a funny thing. So I was really happy. I think we got started on the job for some days, and then all of a sudden she requested a refund, and bro, that left me back to where I was again. And I got really depressed because once more I had no money, no music, no plans, and I had no idea how I was going to achieve everything I wanted to achieve. This was a hard time for me. And so while I was in like my depressed slump, that lasted a while. I don't know, I came across, I think I was reading a book or something, but I came across a quote by, I think, Maya Angelou, and it says, "Nothing works except you do." It might seem simple, but it actually hit me deeply because it was, so you mean me being in this depressed state is not going to achieve anything? Basically, I have to get off my ass and continue working. I got a job and I lost it, fine. Yes, I don't have money right now, it's cool. I have no cash, that's cool. I don't really have anything to use to promote my music, that's fine. I have no business, I failed at almost all the businesses I tried, that's cool, but just get to work. And so it hit me like, you are going to fail a lot of times, but each failure should not be an obstacle, it should not be this huge rock, it should just be a stepping stone, like, okay. It was around that time I made the decision to continue to do what I do best. Create music, create stories, create videos, create content, just create. I love creating and I want to create content that inspires people to keep pushing no matter what. Whether it's funny, whether I'm being serious, whatever, I want to create. And I made a promise to myself to not stop creating. So at that moment, you know, I had my avatar state moment, So okay, that's super saiyan, but you shall get what I mean. So at that moment, it was like, you see, no matter how bad it gets, nothing is going to stop me. I'm just going to get back up and continue going. So if you fuck with that, please like and subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a whole lot more of this. Yeah, it may be centered, it's not always going to be about music. I can physically pick any topic, but one thing I ensure is that it's always going to be about being Nigerian, being a young Nigerian, striving to make things work in a place where almost nothing works. Because I'm a storyteller and I want to tell stories that inspire people to chase their own dreams and create more stories to inspire more people, create the chain reaction of Nigerians willing to create change. I'm actually broke. Shit.